So I've had a request from multiple people in my Discord, asking for, help with their greed, right? When they're trading, they seem to be very greedy, right? And that is a common problem that a lot of people go through. The two main problems I would see that I've seen, in trading is fear and greed, right? Both of them are very bad, right? Fear, if you are, full of fear when you're trading, you obviously aren't going to take your trades. You're not going to take your model, right? And that's based on past experiences, right? So if you've lost previous trades, if you've messed up, if you've blown accounts, and you hold on to that, if you don't let it go and just think of it as another loss and that it's okay, right? You're going to hold on to that, and you're going to fear, and you're going to, either screw up some way, somehow, while trying to find that trade because you're just so nervous, or you're not going to execute on your model at all, and you're going to miss out on an amazing play. Right, and then the other side is greed, right? And greed, again, is, something that a lot of people go through. And, what greed is pretty much is where, especially in trading, is where you are constantly, trying to just pass that account, trying to just get to that payout point. And you do that through, over leveraging, moving your take profit because you think it's going to go higher, you think it's going to go lower, and you want to make more out of that play. Not being satisfied with your current take profit and just wanting to move it up even more and wanting to make even more money that you could possibly make. All right. And a lot of people do that by they either chase price because they think, okay, it's definitely going to go up right here. Like I'm along. And it's already passed, way past their entry point, right? And they're still going in for longs, right? That is a way that greedy people trade, as well as, you get into a trade, right? You get into that entry point that you wanted, and, you either consistently move your take profit up, like I was talking about before, or you consistently add on to your position because you're so confident that price is going to hit this level. You're so confident. So you're adding contract after contract after contract because you know that you're going to miss out on some money if you don't do this. And then that's how you end up with a blown account, right? And something that I've been thinking how to, because I've never really experienced that greed on that level, how to combat that is number one, discipline yourself. And this is something that I've always utilized in my trading, right? These different problems I've had because I used to, and I still do a little bit, but over time I've obviously gotten better at trading. I've obviously begun to trust my model more, so I don't fear as much as I used to. Trust my model. I'm trusting my model a lot more. But when I used to fear a lot in my trading, or I made a mistake in my technicals, and I knew that I shouldn't have done that. Trading like a bad day. Bad price action, I used to discipline myself where I would run 3 to 4 miles that same exact day. I would discipline myself, do something that I do not like to do. And what that did was, subconsciously it made me think, or subconsciously it would, remind me while I'm trading, while I'm, about to take that bad setup again. Like, okay, you don't want to do this again because you're gonna have to run. You're gonna have to run again. You're gonna have to do that thing for another 2 hours. That's gonna suck. And you do not want to do that again, so I'm not going to take the trade. All right. And if you decide to do this and, you make that bad trade, you don't follow your rules, and you still don't, you don't discipline yourself, but you told you were, at that point, you're just cooked. Like, you need to trust in the word that you need to trust. If you promise yourself that you're going to do it, you need to trust yourself. All right. If you tell yourself that you're going to do it, you're going to do it. And if you don't, man, you're not, I'm sorry, but you're actually cooked. If you can't trust your own self, if you can't make a promise to your own self and not go through with it, you're actually just cooked. But that's besides the point. The next thing I would say is to focus on the low-hanging fruit objective. Stop going for crazy RR trades. I have a guy on my Discord. He's actually a very good trader, His analysis is extremely good, but he struggles with greed. And, his problem is that he has, his rules set up that, once it's 2R, he's out of the trade, right? But once it gets to around 2R, he moves his take profit up. What's that noise? He moves his take profit up, right? and then your price will end up reversing, and he'll end up losing the trade. If y'all just focus on the low-hanging fruit objective and just really hone in on that and try to just keep your mental straight with this stuff, again, discipline yourself, it'll remind you to not take these bad setups, to not, make that same mistake of moving your take profit up and being greedy in your trades, right? And another thing is that price doesn't move based on your boxes and your lines, right? It moves how it wants to move, right? We're using strategies that, yes, they work, right? They work, but price is not going to 100%. We have no guarantee of where price is going to go. We can be extremely confident, yes, but you can't say, oh, dude, it's going to go to London high, like 100%, like 100%. There's no way. Like, why would it go down from here? It's going to go up to London high, right? Like, price can do whatever the fuck it wants to do. At the end of the day, it can do whatever it wants to do. Okay, so you got to remind yourself that while you're trading and you're deciding to move your take profit up, or move it to where, you're risking a whole winning trade. All right, because if you're in a winning trade and you're at the X point that you should be, and you decide to, hold on even longer because it's going to go up to that London high, you're going to miss out. All right? And also, another thing is that you need to focus. If this is your main problem, is greed. Bro, what is that clicking noise, bro? Holy. I hope y'all don't hear that. Okay, yeah, so if y'all struggle with greed, right, try to find a broker like maybe TopStep X that will liquidate and block you if you hit a certain take profit amount, right? So this is something that TopStep X has, which is what I use. Never struggled with this problem exactly, but it is nice to have, a blocker just in case if one day out of the entire year I've traded, something just snaps. That will be my backup. It will block me, okay? And it says the same thing for losses. If you lose more than 500, it'll liquidate and block you from the account. And you set that level yourself, how much you want to lose and how much you want to win before it blocks you. So that is a great way as well, is you use these brokers that will automatically block you when you hit a certain take profit amount, right? And it'll execute you out of the trade itself. And to come to a conclusion, if you're a greedy trader and you've experienced this for a while, you should be getting to the point of, just getting fed up, right? You should be getting really fed up that, you're making the same mistake every single time and it's not getting you anywhere. You're not profitable because of this. It's not because you're technicals. You're probably technical, still probably fine. You know where the market's going. You're just struggling with this exact thing, and you just need, as simple as it sounds, bro, you just need to stop. Use these different methods I gave you and try your best to just utilize these and just stop. Because I can almost guarantee you the majority of y'all guys that have been greedy traders for a while, you'll have realized that you would be profitable by now if you dropped that bullshit. If you dropped it and you went to the market each and every single day, had a set low-hanging fruit level, and you just took the trade in every single one, not every single one. The majority of your trades will actually end up working out and you would be fully profitable. But instead you want to pass that account with a $2,000 profit in one day. You don't need that. You don't need that. As of now, you do not need that. So focus on the low-hanging fruit. And I promise y'all boys, bro, if y'all struggle with this, you've been trading for a while, you got your technicals down, you'll be successful. You will figure it out if you're able to block this greed shit out of your life, okay? Just in general, bro. Greed in general is just not good. Okay, that's one of the, I think, 7 deadly sins, actually. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Found something helpful from it if y'all are struggling with greed. I've never actually struggled with greed myself when it comes to trading, but I was just I've been thinking for a while, and I've realized these different methods that have helped me in other assets, or not other assets, in other outlets in my trading. So I hope some of this possibly helped y'all boys out. If y'all want to join in my Discord, it's called Creed. It's in the description below, and we got free Notion templates that I've worked on a lot. We got ICT like Notion, ICT templates, my fault, bro. We got ICT lessons in there. We got psychology lessons, and we're always in VC. I got free analysis in there as well, and I got some analysts in there. Yeah, so work hard, insert creed, and insist improvement. I will see y'all boys later. Peace out.